Hey, third grade, it's time to review context clues. Hopefully, you began by looking at the anchor chart posted on our slide that gives you all kinds of strategies for using context clues to figure out unknown words. So let's take a look at some of the words we're going to look at today. Let's begin with the word weather. You are going to find the word weather in our text, Earth's weather and climate. So let's read the first paragraph. What is the weather like right now? Weather describes the atmosphere's conditions in a certain place at a given moment at time. Now, right away, I found a really good signal word that's going to tell me what the definition of weather is. It says weather describes. So already the text is telling me what it is that weather teaches us about. And then it says the atmosphere's conditions in a certain place at a given moment in time. So now I'm ready to go back to my slides and fill out this section for the context clues and signal words. So remember, the signal word was describes. And if I go back to my text, it says it describes the atmosphere's conditions in a certain place at a given moment in time. So I'm just going to write describes the atmosphere's conditions. Okay, now it's our turn to put it into our words. What does that mean to you, that the weather describes the atmosphere's conditions? We know that it basically means that the weather is telling us what it's like outside. So it tells us what things are like. Outside. Atmosphere is kind of another shade of meaning for the outside world, and conditions is another shade of meaning for how things are or what they're like. Now we get to use our dictionary to look up the definition of weather. And you'll notice that I put a link into your slide right here. And it might look familiar to some of you, and some of you might have another dictionary, and that's okay. So use whatever dictionary you've been using and open it up. And it's time for me to type in our word. Remember, we're trying to find the definition for the word weather. So I typed it in. I'm ready to hit go, and here we go. The definition that it gives me is the conditions outside at a particular place and time. Sunshine, clouds, temperature, and sun and rain are some of the changing conditions. So this definition right here sounds a lot like the definition that the context clue in our text told me. Remember, the context clue in our text said that weather describes the atmosphere's conditions, and the dictionary said that it's the conditions outside at a particular place and time. So it makes sense that I got the same or similar definition from my context clue and the dictionary. Now there are going to be a few more words for you guys to figure out on your own. Make sure to check out the word, write the context clue from the text that tells you how you figured it out, write the definition in your own words, and lastly, use the dictionary to look up the definition. Good luck!